Hey, what is up? Coach Kyle here, and this is Coach Kyle Reacts. And it's where I take a video, an article, a study, some type of information I find online, and I give you the rundown and my thoughts on it. So, this is an article. Let's see, it's the effect of curcumin supplementation on exercise induced oxidative stress, inflammation, muscle damage, and muscle soreness. And curcumin is, if you don't know, it's very common in like Indian, Nepalese food, and it's what gives like if you see like some Indian, Nepalese food that's red, that has turmeric in it, and curcumin is in turmeric, and that's what gives it that color. And as herbal supplements go, it's rather well studied. It's often used in food for coloring or flavor, and you can straight up just buy the supplement as well. So in this study, they looked at curcumin supplementation on oxidative exercise-induced oxidative stress, inflammation. And what they did was they gave 19 male subjects either 1.5 grams of curcumin per day or a placebo. And they did a muscle damaging protocol. So maybe like leg press or something, some sort of stationary leg exercise, perhaps. And then they compared oxidative stress, inflammation, muscle damage, and soreness. And they used blood. They drew blood and looked for where does it say? Creatine kinase is an estimator of muscle damage. I believe they used like a visual scale where the participants could actually rate their soreness based on descriptions. And what they found was that, let's see, after supplementation, curcumin significantly blunted. So the CK, that is creatine kinase, compared to the placebo. In addition, curcumin resulted in decreased muscle soreness when compared to the placebo. There were no differences found in total oxidative capacity, TNF, tumor necrosis factor alpha, and MDA, malondiandehyde. I don't know what that is. Curcumin may reduce muscle damage and perceived muscle soreness without negatively impacting a natural inflammatory response following exercise. Further research should investigate chronic curcumin supplementation and its effects on muscle recovery from exercise. So what this means is that according to this short study, I think it was 28 days, it helped the participants experience less muscle damage and less soreness. So and most importantly, it didn't seem to impact their adaptation to the exercise. And that's a potential problem with stuff like ice bathing. Ice bathing may do this as well, but ice bathing may reduce the inflammatory response and thus the adaptations to the exercise. So this didn't seem to do that. So when would this be helpful? I probably wouldn't supplement with it just habitually, every day. But if you have two marathons, two races in close succession, let's say you have early this May, I did two marathons 1 week apart. It was unplanned, but if I would have thought about it a little more, if I would have planned doing two marathons within a 7-day period, I would have supplemented with curcumin because it probably would have helped that week between the races. It would have helped. It would have reduced my soreness, my muscle damage. So I probably would have ran or felt a little bit better for that second marathon. And I ran a 3:13 and 3:16 or something like that. So I was very pleased, but probably would have ran just a little faster if I would have known and planned for that second marathon. So if you have like a Disney race weekend where you're doing what I think you can do a 5K, 10K half, and a full marathon in 4 days, I believe. Supplementing with curcumin for the month prior and through those races, probably not a bad idea. So if you're doing something like that, where you have, even if you have races like two tough big races within a few weeks of each other, it's not going to hurt to supplement with this, and it's not that expensive of a supplement either. So I'll drop a link in the comments below or in the show notes where you can get it. And if you've ever used this, you can take the supplement, or you can make like a turmeric tea as well. I've made that. So there are various ways to get this herbal supplement into your diet. It just depends which way you want to go. But that's what I got. I thought it was interesting. I thought you should know. And as always, you keep running, I'll keep coaching.